Right, so had a bit of an incident there. We missed the stop to Diff, so we carried on to the bigger island, Frioul. So got to make the most of it here now because this boat ain't going back. But this is what's in front of us there. So, hey, these things happen for a reason, and it is lovely here nonetheless. So prepare to make the most of this with me here on this island, which is a group of 4, I believe. So it'll be interesting nonetheless. So I'm walking along this promenade here, and the sun is very warm, hitting my face. Got to make the most of the situation, but it is a lovely spot nonetheless. And there's a few shops and cafes and eateries dotted around, as you can see here to my right, and it goes all the way up to that seawall up ahead. Now here's the view back to the harbour there. I'm actually on that seawall which I just mentioned a moment ago, and the trip in all to this island, not the first island I was originally meant to go to, took approximately half an hour. It was pleasant enough, the conditions were smooth, and you don't have to worry about seasickness. So I didn't think that I would do this on this trip, but might have to partake in a bit of hiking because there's lots to see and do on this rock. And the last boat leaves at 9 p.m. So I am here where the red dot is, and I might go all the way to there, and according to the notice, it takes about 45 minutes. And here's a view looking back from whence I came. And for my French readers out there, here's some information for you, so you know what to do. Hit the pause button and read it in your own time. And of course the beautiful views as we're in golden hour now, approaching sunset, which is less than an hour away. So I think that fort is approximately 2 miles away, 3 kilometers. So we should make it there nicely for sunset. That is, unless I change my mind. I'm making this up as I go along, especially with that incident where I ended up on the wrong island this afternoon. I just couldn't believe that. How dozy of me. Jeez. And there's gulls circling overhead, surrounding me. Thank goodness they're not vultures, because I'd be in trouble then. So, whilst en route to Fort de Caveaux, we'll take a little bit of a detour because this site looks interesting, and it's called Tour de l'Île Pomargay. Forgive my French pronunciation. Try as I may. And it looks like it could be locked. I won't know till I get there, but they probably knew I was coming anyway. Oh, what a day this has been. Yes, it is locked. I can see that rusty chain and padlock right there. Oh, if you look through, it's just empty, dusty space. However, the views are rather spectacular. Looking back across this island set. They definitely knew I was coming because they have a welcome break of a bench right here. So I can relax and sit down. And there's all pink love hearts all over it. What's it say? Useray 17. And here's a side view of the closed fort I was at a moment ago, and there's a guy making his way up, stumbling a couple of times. But you gotta risk it for the biscuit, as they say. So I ran into these lovely people. What's your name?
François.
François and
Julie.
Julie from Guadeloupe and Paris.
Paris, yeah.
So they were watching me with the drone earlier. I'll just get you in the shot there.
Thanks.
So don't forget to
Like and subscribe, guys. This is real good footage, yeah.
Rue Photography and Travels. Merci beaucoup. Now it looks like an interesting spot just up ahead. A gap in the cliffside. Looks almost like a heart shape. We'll get closer to it and show you it in all its glory. Right here. If I can clamber up to it. There. And just carefully climb up myself. I might have to put the camera down. Yes, I managed to make it to this hole. So here I am. It was a bit of a struggle, had to leave my gear down there. But hey. And to my left as I'm walking along, looks like a mini harbour. And the view back to Marseille. and I was going to visit this structure on the rock there, but looks like they've shut up shop as well. And can you hear all those gulls in the background? When I got my drone out earlier, they all seemed to be freaking out. So I was a little bit on edge in case they decided to attack the drone, but I think they were more afraid of the drone than I was of them. So it's now sunset time. We've reached the end point finally, and this is open for a change. They probably didn't know I was coming, that's why. So we'll have a gander and explore this whilst we still have the light. It looks a bit empty, but we're going to head this way because I saw a couple of people up against the wall peeping over down towards me. So that should be a good place to start. And there's a building to my left. There's just a staircase going up to a window, so I presume it may have been used as a lookout point. I don't know, but not much of a lookout point there. And that's a view looking back whence I came, and you can see the previous structure, which there was no way I could get into. And moving forward, from first glance, that sky looks promising. We're now in dusk, so dusk can often be more spectacular than the sunset, but as I get closer, there's a couple of people there watching it, admiring it, and oh wow, I love that pink glow. That is where the sun has just set about 5-6 minutes ago. So that was a rather enjoyable trip unexpectedly to one of the Frioul Islands, and I managed to get the 1840 boat back. So heading back now will be probably about half an hour's journey, and we're going to see the sights and sounds of Marseille from the sea, the nighttime views with it all lit up. So it's going to look wonderful. Hopefully I can show it to you all on the camera. just got off the boat there. My mistake. The journey took just over 20 minutes because we didn't go to Ile d'If, the smaller island which I was meant to go to begin with. But I don't regret it. That was quite a bit of a hike. I did over 4 miles return journey to that sunset point which you saw. So now this is vibrant Marseille in front of me. It's a Saturday evening. We're back by the mirrored ceiling section. So I ran into these lovely people from, what's your name? François and Julie from Guadeloupe and Paris.
Yeah.
So they were watching me with the drone earlier. I'll just get you in the shot there.
Thanks.
So don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, Rue Photography and Travels. You can say like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, guys. This is real good footage. Yeah.
Merci beaucoup.